Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for more One Piece, the anime. Let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the phone through reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here to the channel and get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do the things that we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into Episode 118. Here we go. Oh, Vivi doesn't know what it is. One shot from Pluton will completely destroy an island. So, it is plutonium! Wow, what the fuck? We're literally talking about a fucking nuke. An ancient weapon. Wow. Hey, it's ambitious. Ambitious as all hell. Oh, wait, so no one's even sure anymore if it's real. He's taking a big old gamble on it, though. This is like, they're just waving. They're just friendly little hands. Oh my god. Wow, you son of a bitch. It's not even gonna matter if they kill them like each other. He's just luring them all here so he can just drop his own little bomb on everybody. Not much of a military state you're creating there when you've destroyed the military. Then again, he can just replace it with the billions, I guess. It really doesn't matter for him. He's got an endless supply of his own cronies to fill in the ranks. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. It's all about advancing himself up the ladder. He's impossible to fight like this, man. She's like, stab, 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 stab. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Well, she might actually be able to sticky her feet to something because we saw her hanging from a ceiling before thanks to her spiky shoes. So she may be able to ground herself. I'm not sure if that'll work on her. Like he said, he specified a human, a normal human. Oh god, her tits. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Wow. Oh no. What now? Oh, well, shit. Oh, never mind. That was easy. That's one thing to do, I guess. Oh. A sea urchin. Wow. I think the Sonic the Hedgehog thing was probably a little more useful. I guess she doesn't have to roll. She could just sprint. But she can't look where she's going either. I mean, she couldn't do that when she was rolling. Maybe that's why she's always like this, because she's like always dizzy. I know that's not it, but I think that's funny. Do we really need heat bubbles in this climate? Oh, what the hell? Spike doping. How does that even work? Whoa! She turned herself into Popeye. Well, spiky Popeye with the tumor arms. Nice. Some of the gang's finally starting to come together. Yay. Now you can fix it, right? You're handy. Oof. Hey, we got a little cloud forming. Wow. Well, she's getting irritated. Wow. She straight up blocked it. Uh-oh. Wow, get fucked. Now your hair's spiky for a whole other reason. Oh my god, she got fucked up. Not enough though. Oh, the illusion again. Yeah.
の空は湿度風ともに安定し、高気圧を伴う晴れ晴れとした一日になるでしょう。
All right, Weatherman.
一部地域のみ蜃気楼や旋風の心配が必要です。トルネードにご注意ください。
Here we go.
突発限りの最終手段。外したら終わりと思え。外したら終わり。
Probably should have did that while she was all like stunned and locked in place.
奇跡のクリマタクト決めてみせる。最後の大技ビビのために。
Come on. Don't slip up now.
さっきから痛め続けているその左足、実はもう立っていられないんじゃない
Hey, she's got to go head on for it. Oh, but she's got you. You can't dodge now. Let's go, Nami. Fuck her up.
血の1本や2本や3本へのカッパ食らいなさいトルネードテンポ
Are you serious? Come. Oh. Oh! Oh! Let's go! And it's gonna spin her. Wait, did it have nothing to do with adjusting the climate? Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my god. She went through a couple of buildings. Oh, that's some Looney Tunes ass shit right there, man. I love it though. That is great. I love it. She just kept spinning. Yeah, let's get our weapon back. Oh, do we have to untie it from her though? It's a little inconvenient. Did say it was one shot though, but she did it. There we go! Nami got her first official victory. Let's fucking go. Oh yes. This is what I've been waiting on, man.
思い出したぜ。てめえの顔、おぼろげに記憶にある。確かウエストブルーナウテの賞金稼ぎ、殺し屋の異名を取った。それが今じゃ。何のために戦う？クロコダイルの犬が奴の手を舐めて、せいぜいいい餌でももらうためか？貴様。こもったプライドの差ってやつを。
Oh, here we go.
見せてやるぜ。サントール牛バリ。
What was that? Oh. Instead of forming blades, he just hardened his body. Damn, that's versatile.
鋼鉄を切れねえ今の俺じゃお前には勝てねえならばどうするああお前に登場するよこういう窮地を俺は待ってたそろそろもう一段階強くなりてえと思ってたところさ
Oh, he's been looking for an opportunity for something to actually push him.
鋼鉄でも切れる男になってるわけだ
Let's go. To be continued. Yep. 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 Hell yeah, man. Nami coming out here on top. You know, getting to utilize all the different aspects of this weapon. Whooping her ass. Okay, to be fair, she didn't whoop her ass. It was a hard fight. But Nami came out on top all the same. Utilizing her wits, her knowledge of weather, climate, all that shit. To use this thing to its fullest and just to catch this woman completely off guard and even taking her own shots just to kind of show how like committed to this she really is. She was getting called out for running and running and running, and when it's strategic, sure, it's necessary, but in that moment where she needed to lock her down, she took it straight to the foot, whole on spine, spike straight through it, and just to hold her down and then fired it off. It tied her up, slung her around, and catapulted her through a series of buildings, leaving her unconscious at the end. What a wild little fight. And we learned too that this Pluton is a ancient weapon that can level an entire island, literally showing a nuclear blast. And they're not even sure if it still exists. Like, it's something of legend. You know, Cobra's like, hey, I'll tell you all you need to know. Just please spare my people or whatever. And the fact that he's like, he doesn't even care. Like, even the bloodshed up until this point between these two armies clashing isn't enough. Once they kind of reach their head and all collide here in the city, his people are going to be fucking firing a massive ass cannon straight to the city, probably taking out the entirety of both sides of the army in one fucking shot. So he can just kind of take this over, and he's wanting to use this weapon to kind of catapult himself into forming this military state of his own, ran by his own people. And once he's got this influence, this status, this power, he can extend his reach and pull more pirates under his charge to grow his army so that he can even challenge the world government and not have to worry about them anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of his plan. He's willing to step over anybody to get there. He's like the most ruthless and heartless character I think we've seen up until this point. Arguably, I was thinking if we're talking like, you know, the complete zero lack of empathy across the board, I think the only person that really comes this close is Kuro, of all people. He didn't give two shits about everybody under him. It just, all he cared about was whatever he needed to do to have the life that he wanted. Similarly, I guess you could also equate that to, what was his name? The guy that attacked the Baratier. Crocodile is definitely up there. I mean, his whole thing is like apathy. Like all he cares about is however to increase his own status and power. And I mean, again, so was that one dude. Again, well, I completely forgot his name. It was the guy that Mihawk killed in the live action, like almost immediately in like one shot. I don't remember. Cannon guy. Anyway, that's another fight down. We got Zoro about to face off against number 1 now. I think that's our last fight as far as what's going on right now in the wake of everything else against the, you know, the lower rung of the Baroque works that was left to kind of hold off everybody while Crocodile enacted his plan. So looks like we're about to head into the final segments of this, and I've been waiting for this one because once we got a taste of his ability, I've been excited to see him put that to work. And again, also getting to see Zoro cut loose. So let's get ready to see what happens next. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 119. Here we go.
その意気込みに水を差すようだ。俺はこのスパスパの力を手に入れてから今日まで剣士と名乗る者に傷一つつけられたことはない。剣士ではこの俺には勝てねえ。ああ、よくわかったよ。だがそういう思い出話はアルバムにでもしまった。
I wonder if he's even tried to face off against Mihawk then.
知らねえが、俺とお前は今まで会ったことがねえんだからよ。
I highly doubt it. I'll just say that right now.
口先だけは切れるようだな。
At least your tongue is sharp.
何分持つかだ。
お前がな。
No, you. Oh, whoa. The way he shot his leg out through his jacket was kind of, that was a sick ass move, or whatever you would call that he's wearing. I wouldn't expect that to do it though, but if anything, he's slapping him around, if not cutting him. But again, he said smashing attacks don't do anything either. I wouldn't put those away just yet, bud. This just started. Yeah, here he comes. Not a scratch. Imagine if Zoro had the dice fruit.
そりゃそうだろ。俺とお前は今まで会ったことがねえんだからな。
Ooh, he's so fast.
こいつは全身刃物人間。立ち筋に表も裏もありゃしねえんだ。
Yep, that's the trick of it, man. Oh, whoa, God. He still can be cut, so we just gotta, Zoro's just gotta find the right technique to get through this guy. I feel like he's at least a little more doable than Crocodile at this point. Obviously, that's why 1 is 0 and 1 is 1. Oh, wow, dude. He is fucking sandwiched under that building.
俺に足りねえものは何だ。
Aww. Little Zoro flashback.
世界には鋼鉄だって何だって切っちゃうやつがいるって本当？
ああ、本当だよ。いいかい？この紙をよく見なさい、ゾロ。
先生、切れてね。
I think that was the point.
世の中にはね、何も切らないことができる剣士がいる。だけど、その剣士は鋼鉄だって何だって切れる。同じ刀でね、最強の剣とは守りたいものを守り、切りたいものを切る力。触れるもの皆傷つけるような剣は、私はね、剣だとは思わない。
Okay. I see what he's saying there. That was a demonstration. You'd think he would have cut the paper, but he chose not to, or not that he didn't want to. So it's about putting your mind towards cutting what you want to cut and protecting what you want to protect. But also, there, physics at play there that might not have worked either. No. Cute. It's all about technique and intent.
受けてばかりじゃ俺の体は切れねえぞ。
あいにくだが、お前には俺が鋼鉄を切る勇姿を見せられそうにねえ。俺が鋼鉄を切るときは、お前がくたばるときだからな。
もっともだ。
He's like, yeah, that checks out. Your logic is sound.
何もかも微塵に切り裂いてやる。
何一つ切らない剣、髪も切らない。鋼鉄は切る。さっぱり意味がわからねえ。押して押すこと、これが剛剣の極意。
アトミックスパー。
Whoa. Zoro's just like, I don't get it. I'm just gonna keep slashing until I figured it out. Crab grab. His moves, man. There's something else. Nothing yet, man.
言っておくが、俺を剣士だなんて思うなよ。てめえの体を引き裂く武器ならいくらでもある。
Oh, whoa. Oh! No way. Wait, does that mean he could also turn his... You're an excavator? Could he turn his hands into drills then? Wow. God damn, dude. Zoro always just gets royally fucked up in a lot of these situations. Wow. Come on, man. Ew. The way he did that too was so like a cat. Like... Oh, Mihawk flashing in his mind. Can't fall yet, man.
素手で何をもがくんだ。
剣士ですらないてめえに説明してもわからないだろう。
そんなこと知りたくもないがな。スパーブレイク。
Yo. this going to be our team's first loss? I mean, one, how is his body even intact right now? I have bad luck with stones today. Ain't that the half of it? I mean, I don't actually think we're going to have Zoro lose this fight, but it's looking real rough at the moment, man. Then again, so is Usopp's. No, it's fighting to protect. One, my question would be, how is he even a solid piece after taking the brunt of what cut all the stones behind him? But, you know, that's a physics question for a different show.
石の落ちてこねえ場所が刀はあの石の下にあるな。わかる。こういう感じは前にもあった。辺りがやけに静かで自分の鼓動がバカにでかく聞こえる。死の境地ってやつか。落ちてくる石からは生き物みたいな気配を感じた。気配じゃねえ。もっとくっきりした呼吸。石の呼吸。木には木の呼吸。
Oh, okay.
いいかい？世の中にはね、何も切らないことができる剣士がいるんだ。
何も切らないってのは呼吸を知れってことなのか。それが鋼鉄をも切る力。
You cut nothing because you cut it so precisely. You go through its particles, segmenting them apart. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking out. Because, like, if you go look at any kind of solid object on a vibrational frequency, he's talking about his heartbeat, talking about a rhythm. Everything vibrates at a certain frequency, a certain way, a certain rhythm. And if you find that, you can turn literally anything into butter. Didn't cut it. But he cut that. Figured it out. And that wasn't steel, but still.
あとは俺に本当に鋼鉄を切る力があるかどうかだ。
刀一本で俺の技を受け切れるとは思えねえ。
いいんだ。もう受けねえ。
覚悟ありか。上等。
一刀流居合。
Ooh. Let's go. Kink. Get fucked.
礼を言う。俺はまだまだ強くなれる。
本当にこの勝負の間に成長しまいやがった。次はダイヤでも切ろうってのか。
Why not?
それもったいねえだろ。
参ったぜ。
Well, there we go. Once he figured it out, all it took was one strike. And there it is. Official on the typewriter. Damn, that was badass. It wasn't like wholly like clear about the concepts that I was diving into. It was very much so a little more metaphysical more than anything, but I think that was the idea that it was going through, because it was talking about rhythm. It was talking about cutting nothing, which you can read into that in a bunch of different ways, but that's how I was reading it. Like, you're cutting it so finely, because you can go against the rhythm and not cut it. You can go with the rhythm, find the rhythm, and cut it. Like, it's all about cutting what you want to cut, or cutting nothing at all. Also, too, you can read that into, if you are doing the vibration side of it, if you're going down to the molecular level, it doesn't matter what it is made of. You can split those particles apart. Through doing that, you're guiding your sword through those particles, therefore just peeling them apart, therefore cutting nothing. You're splitting the gaps, the air, the void between them, separating them, seemingly giving you a cut. That's how I'm reading it. You know, because you're tying it to the heartbeat, tying it to the rhythm. He knew where they were not going to be because the vibrations weren't there, so he knew where to go where there were no stones. And then he did the thing with the tree where it didn't cut, and then through the stone where it did. All objects vibrate. Like, it does not matter what it is made of. If it exists, if we can touch it, it vibrates. Hell, even if we can't touch it, it vibrates. Obviously, him being like a just kind of like bull in a china shop kind of a situation. That's how he approaches everything. He just powers through everything, brute forces his way through everything. And you can't necessarily do that like this. You have to focus in, zero in, think, feel, slice. So I like that we called back on this memory of him and his teacher post-Koina and all that kind of stuff, and talking about protecting what you want to protect and then cutting what you want to cut and all that kind of stuff. And I loved all that. Their fight was wild, man. This guy, Mr. One, and his power, the Dice Fruit, formidable. I loved their fight. Loved the choreo. Loved the way they just kind of, I don't know, they're just like the perfect little matchup. And I just think his ability is just badass. And this whole thing was just Zoro versus this guy. And we focused in solely on that, the philosophy of it, the differences of their views, what is driving Zoro versus what is driving him, and how Zoro in the end was the one that kind of came up on the other side of it. And he dropped him. One strike, once he figured it out, once he was once again on death's door. It's when he's close to death, when he's hearing that heartbeat, that opens his mind up and his body up to these frequencies around him. I'd love to hear other people's interpretations on this, or if there's a clearer understanding of that, but that's my read of it. You know, on the interpretation of at least the words that were used in describing this here. We have another episode to get into. Not a lot more to go into on that one, so let's go ahead and just strap into episode 120. Here we go. The hell? Oh, whoa. What the hell? Robin pulled her arms back. They got her. They got her. She's bleeding. I'll spare you. Go home. You're popular. The kids love you. We'll keep you intact. Keep you around. Get out there. Get out. Oh, whoa. Don't tell you what. The fatal fuel. Oh, whoa, what? Wait, that's the first we're hearing of this, right? Man, I don't think it matters how much brute force you've got. I don't think you can do much against him, man. I mean, he's not wrong. Wow, damn. That's all he had left? It was that much? They had like one shot? One shot. Guys. I mean, I guess if you're that desperate, but God, that was short-lived as all hell. Wow, it's the way he's mocking them. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, right. We have seen this before. I completely forgot. Jackal. Or have we? No, never mind. Oh, here we go. It looks like Batman. I don't know how the wounds aren't deep. They went through you. So it wasn't Usopp's plan. Okay, who made this decision? Oh, they just did a raffle. That isn't strategic at all, and you guys paid for it. Good job. I only save ladies. What? Oh. Yeah, put away your snot. Don't swallow. No. Hey. She held her own. She got away. Better than that. She beat her ass. Oh, well, she was able to retrieve it at least. Just think she was knocked cold long enough for her to untangle that. Now, snap her neck. Can't have her coming back. And how many times we're going to see that shot of Luffy, man? Oh, wow. Okay. We didn't even get to see how that turned out. Being weak is a crime. This guy. Who was it? Who was that? Was it Koza? I couldn't tell who that was. Yeah, okay, shit. It is Koza. No, you're seeing everything right. Just your reality up until this point hasn't been what you understood it to be. That's one way to put it, I guess. Oh, straight. He's just not even gonna fuck around with it right now. He's like, yeah, I did it. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point because everybody here in front of him, he's expecting to die real soon. Very villain-esque of him to let them all know beforehand. But this is just another twisting of the knife, knowing that everything Koza's been doing has been a manipulation of his own to weaken his country while Koza thought he was doing something righteous.
れから戦場になる広場が本当に爆破されたら
戦場にはさせない。あなたはまだ気が動転してるのよ。広場が爆破されることを今みんなが知ったらどうなると思うの。広場はパニックになるだけじゃない。そしたらもう戦争は止まらない。誰も助からない。
ご立派な判断。
やるべきことは初めから決まってるの。この仕組まれた反乱を止めること。それはもうあなたにしかできない。
Gotta retreat. Go out and give the order to retreat.
それを俺が黙って見てるとでも思ってるのか。
God, Chaka's still kicking, dude. How many times is he gonna have to stab him?
アラバスタの守護神ジャッカル、王家の敵を撃ち滅ぼす者なり。命寸分でもある限り我は戦う。
そういうのをバカってんだ。
二人とも思うままに。まだ数分の足止めくらいはできましょう。
That is a bold claim right there, considering what we just witnessed a few minutes ago.
スナスナ団のリーダーも大したものではないな。さあどうした。
Aww.
もっと手を抜けよ。
お前が稽古をつけろと言ってきたんじゃないか。
Watch the cannonball go off and Luffy somehow shows up just in time to balloon up big enough to bounce it away. That would be a big FU to Crocodile. That might be a lot to ask though, given this situation. But hell, that'd be one hell of a pull-up. Still waiting on that pull-up though. It's calling for them to surrender.
俺たちはもう勝利も勝負も望まない。この戦いを止めてほしいんだ。反乱軍には俺が知らせる。この戦いは無意味なものだったと。我々が戦う理由はもうないんだと。もうこれ以上無駄な血を流さないために白旗を振ってくれ。頼む。
Fucking do it! Stop with the stalling! And there's Koza right there at the front. We need to evacuate, dude. We made some progress. Now we need to get the hell out of here. Or are they gonna not even listen because they've been riled up so much? That would suck. Who did that? Was it one? Oh my god, it was his goons in here. I was wondering if there was gonna be some kind of chicanery like that. But that's not what I expected. I expected, god damn it, fuck off. Fuck you, Crocodile, you piece of shit. You piece of sandy ass shit. God, dude. I was waiting for something. I was like, there's no way. For one, there's no way there's not a contingency for this, or at least something to stave this off. Like, because we also made sure to show that there were Baroque Works people on the inside of the Royal Army as well. I wouldn't be shocked if there was some on the inside of the Rebel Army also. And with his guys, you know, being in there, like, kind of questioning the situation, part of me was like, oh, somebody's going to incite the riot from their side. They're not going to listen. They're going to see him with the Royal Army and be like, oh, he's betrayed us, or some bullshit. And they were going to attack anyway. But no, some of Crocodile's people in the Royal Army just fucking lit him up from behind. But God, man, Chaka was really pulling out the stops in this one. Again, I don't know how, man. He got dropped twice in a row in under a couple seconds even. And he's like, oh, I'll hold him off for a few minutes. Don't worry. It was like, bullshit, dude. Bullshit. But I mean, I guess so. Dude, he looked badass, and you can't tell me he didn't like give some kind of Batman vibe there. when he showed up and all that in his jackal form. That was badass though. Zoro also just trying to like collect himself as he's bleeding out in the sand about where everybody is. You know, Usopp telling Sanji what they've heard about Luffy. Obviously, them not believing it. We had those like 4 blade dudes coming out of nowhere. These elite soldiers who took this magical steroid juice that fuels their muscles and their strength and battle capacity so much that it will kill them. I mean, it literally only gave them enough time for like 1 shot, and they whiffed it on Sand Dude, because what's that gonna do? You can't cut him. It's not how you can't fight this guy. It was a complete waste. Those guys died for fucking nothing. Koza coming in and finally realizing what's going on, and Crocodile being like, hey, we're in the position right now. I've won. So like, I don't really have to worry about too much right now at all. So I'm just going to tell you, full-on villain trope and all. He just started spilling the beans. It's like, no use hiding it right now. You've been my little puppet. You've done all these things. Everything that you've blamed on the king has been me all along. It was me, Barry. Fucking just dropping it right there. And again, just trying to like, shit's getting real, man. We have a bomb coming soon that is going to blow up the entire area around the palace where the armies currently are. Both sides locked in this truce or the stalemate right now, as they are also stunned with confusion with what just happened with Koza. I don't know how much time we have left, but it can't be a lot before that cannonball strikes. So we are in a sticky situation, man. Hopefully Luffy pulls up, and I don't know if they're going to evacuate. I don't know if he's going to bounce it off. I mean, that's seems like a pretty big ask, but that would be pretty badass too. I don't know what's going to happen, dude. It's just the state of this whole ordeal. It's just every time we feel like we're just this close to making some progress outside of taking out these Brokeworks agents. We've done that, leaving literally just Crocodile and Robin now as the only standing members of their ranks. That's not just lowly billions or whatever within their organization. Everybody else has fallen. We've made that progress. But what's it going to matter if they still got what they want in the end? I mean, it's not like Crocodile gives 2 shits about any of these people to begin with. It's not like he's lost really anything at all. He's going to get what he wants regardless. So we got to find a way to keep that from happening. But every time we feel like we make just some kind of progress to outmaneuver him, there's another setback. Or he had a contingency for even that. Or there's an oversight of some kind. It's just always undermining whatever we do. I guess we'll just have to see what happens next week, guys. So with that all said, I'm going to pass it off to you. What did you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, York Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Oyer. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.